Huh.
Ha
I believe in us. I use the power of belief.
I have zero skill in listen.
shit. So, and so you hear like a child crying from the inside of the ruins of, like a very very sorrowful weep. It sounds like a child that's hurt really bad, and also there is another sound. You cannot discern what it is, but yeah, you can clearly hear the weeping. Let's see. Dominic, you think you see another light from the inside of the house. You're not sure, but it looks like the exact same lights you saw into the
Hey,
behind the trees. It's your choice to stop.
we should stop, guys. It's, there's something in there.
Listen.
And
That's not really part of our mission, and
we're here to investigate all this stuff that's going on, though. Sure, that one thing is a primary objective, but sides aren't bad.
Enzo has already pulled out his pistol and is creeping towards the house.
So,
We haven't even stopped the car, so did you just, like, tuck and roll?
No,
I
stopped the
slowed
car.
down. I'm like driving in like the first gear really slowly,
Yeah.
and then I say, but so you guys who love to listen to that old man inside of that tavern buying all his merchandise, and now you suddenly don't want to listen to him after all about looking at stuff off the road?
Hey, I wasn't there for all that stuff. But, light glowing out of house, how are you not interested? I wave my hands at it.
It's 50-50 if it's a trap, but
I am a spy, I have to know
Okay.
this stuff.
I just pull the handbrake and step out. I don't even stop the engine, I just let it stall. I just walk out, with, of course, turning the handbrake on first.
Okay, so who's going to do? The whipping disappears. By the way.
I step back into the car.
Well, I use my hide in plain sight to start moving up into it.
Okay, so this is exactly how the fucking house looks. You have one door, windows, and of course you have a roof, and you have one over here, one window, smaller window. The sound was right, and the light that you saw was over here. Dominic?
the sound and the light were coming from the same spot.
No.
No, where was the crank coming from?
From deeper within the house.
Ah, balls.
I'm just gonna
Of
move
course
up.
it is, boss!
I'm gonna move up to this window and just kinda look in, still being all stealthy.
Okay, so you look inside. You see done and burned down furniture, very old chairs and table, and perhaps some rugs. The floor rugs.
I roll down the window and yell out, "What do you see?"
Jesus Christ. Okay, so you do not see the light. You see some sort of a shadow deeper inside. It looks like small person, maybe bent person or kneeling person. I'm not sure. You cannot discern from this angle unless you enter the house. And it seems that let's see. Looks like the floor is also burnt, but not much. Unless you flash light, you can't see more. It's too dark.
Huh. I'm going to make the universal hand sign for alien by putting two little antennas on top of my head. With my fingers.
What are you doing? What are you doing? I couldn't hear you.
I just
He's making the
I aggressively made
the
this.
alien sign
Yeah, alien sign.
with the two fingers above your head, like
Yes.
this is golden. It's fucking gold.
Anthony's behind you, gives you the thumbs up, and flips off the car.
Okay, so you choose to enter, right?
Yep.
House. Who's going to enter first?
Unless somebody else wants to, I guess it would be me.
No, I just wave him in, like, with a hand gesture.
Where's the fun in that?
Okay. It's just a tiny house. It's just 2 rooms. Nothing huge.
I check for traps.
So-
Okay, so you know what? I'll take out my rope and like, is there anywhere? Anywhere
You can tie it. You can tie it on the front of the jeep. There is that. What's it called?
Yeah. Okay, I'll tie it there. Yep, and that across my waist.
Okay, so you step in.
Yep.
And the moment that you step in, the entire floor gives up under your weight. The wood has been burnt, just too badly. And since you're heavy, I mean, you're not wearing your armor, but you're a big guy. Andrew is a big guy, and you step, it just crumbles beneath you, and you just dangle above some completely destroyed basement that's full of broken glasses, bottles, and pieces of rusted iron that you would have impaled yourself on, and that the jeep just didn't even twitch from your weight since it's much heavier. But you could clearly see that on the other side there is a doll. A doll in, yeah, it's a doll in the shape of a child, girl.
Okay.
Yeah. You could try to use skill and the walls while still being tied with the rope.
To do what? I couldn't hear you. You broke up some. I'm sorry.
You could try to use your athletic skill to leap off the walls and try to get to the second room.
Hell yeah!
Okay, yeah, you managed to reach it. You look at the doll. It's made of wood, dressed with some traditional Bulgarian clothes that women of this region wear, and it's very well preserved. So you could reach and snatch it.
No.
No,
Do I hear
It's-
anything?
he's beautiful.
Okay, I'm not fucking touching the the creepy fucking doll.
Jack thinking he's taking.
I was waiting for something to attack me. It didn't attack me. I'm not fucking touching the goddamn doll.
Jack thinking stuff takes a bit long. He steps out of the car and walk up to the front door.
I do want to, like, sneak further inside past the hole. Well, I mean, I guess I was past the hole already, but...
Well, you could try and climb over here, sneakily, because there is no floor over here.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
And the other thing that you see is that there is a window on the other side, a very small window, a very tiny window that has some sort of very strange thing dangling in front of it. It's made of wood, crossed pieces of wood, and bones. They look like chicken bones and feathers, and it's tied right in front of that window. And when the wind goes through the window, the cracked window, it gives off just a slight whale-like sound.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna shimmy on over to the window on the front side that you pointed at, right over there. Just kinda climb up and look in.
What's wailing? I can hear. Dom, what's wailing?
I don't respond.
Can I see the doll from where I'm standing, like in the door frame? For the main-
No. You have to move where Enzo is.
So Enzo starts backing away from the door, facing her, and starts singing. Zajczęce to biało.
Ask him.
Nothing happened.
I ask him if he's alright. Is something going on since he starts singing?
Okay, Miko goes to check on them. What is going on?
He's singing. Like,
Yeah, you
They're
would
singing.
sing as well if you saw what I saw. I'm coming back.
Miko,
wait, what did you see?
What you saw? You too drunk again?
Miko, roll me a spot check.
Okay.
You see how this entire building starts to
Collapse.
yeah, it starts collapsing ever so slowly. Yeah, it's if you tell them, they will have enough time to jump away.
I think you should go out of this building.
So you never respond. What did you find?
Okay, I go out of the building.
And just like, holy crap! Because Miko said it like, I think you should go out. And Enzo's like, holy crap, the building's collapsing! Ah!
He knows. They have developed some sort of a fusion. They know.
What was it last time? You should throw that grenade away.
Yes.
Or something.
I
Like-
think you should throw.
And like when he crawls out of the window, Enzo's like panting and goes to Miko and slaps him on the shoulder. Calm down, Miko. Calm yourself down. There's no need to panic.
Oh, by the way, Dominic, did you get that thing that was dangling in front of the window that was making that sound?
Yeah, I'm looking at it.
Oh, okay, okay. It looks like a dream catcher, but you sure that your character knows about this. But it's now that you look at it closer, those are not chicken bones.
Oh, baby. Oh.
No, 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 they aren't.
Not a child with bone.
Uh,
Okay.
when you
No,
when you turn it back on the other side, it looks like pieces of child's skull, broken pieces, have been arranged and then covered with feathers, and it looks like a broken face that's looking at you.
Putting that in the furthest corners of my mind, I'm going to, like, okay, so I'm looking in through that window. What all do I actually see?
Nothing, because the whole crumbled.
Because what?
The building
No.
collapsed.
The building collapsed.
Oh, it did not catch that. Okay.
Yeah, that was perhaps because that Miko said it so calmly.
But
Was
like
he talking about
I
the-
said it 5 seconds later, things collapsed.
he was freaking out. What are you talking about, calmly?
Yeah, he was totally freaking out calmly. Okay, so a couple of minutes down the road, you reach the village. This is a traditional village. This perhaps the buildings are not that clean, but otherwise it looks pretty much like this. It's a surprisingly big village, not that tiny. Or perhaps they live in big houses. The houses are well built, both made of stone and wood. They're beautiful. They have very nice roofs that are well maintained. And of course, when you enter when you stop your vehicle, you immediately hear the dogs barking. And on the side, a door opens, and a very large burly man walks. He's carrying a hunting rifle, double-barreled hunting rifle. It's very high caliber hunting rifle.
Is
It's-
it just carrying or pointing?
Oh no, he's just carrying. He's just carrying it on his shoulder. He's like he looks at you and just nods, like
I know.
he doesn't even fucking care. And he turns around and like calls whistles to his dog, and instead of a dog, like perhaps it was a wolf before it started breeding, but it still looks like a wolf, like a normal wolf. And he says, "Come on, Fluffy, we're going hunting." And he goes the way you came. Very, very calmly, carrying his rifle on his back with his dog. And the dog / wolf looks at you, sniffs the air, sneezes, and continues walking behind his master. While you look around, you hear a lot of voices. from behind the windows and the doors. It's evening, and you could also hear music from behind the and the couple of the houses. And when you look down the road, like behind this corner, you see the village square, and there is an old man sitting there with a kid next to him, and the kid is feeding him. The kid is holding some cup. I mean, it's not a cup, a bowl, a wooden bowl with a wooden spoon, and he's feeding himself.
So, should we go talk with the elderly gentleman?
Your choice. But I think that we should have a 5 minute bio break, and then we'll continue. Yeah.
What type of break you said?